Hey guys, so here are my thoughts on Nintendo at E3 this year. So I have to say that their digital event was just really lackluster. Being a Nintendo fan, a lot of the stuff they announced I just didn't care about or wasn't expecting in a bad way. So definitely the showstopper, show stealer was Star Fox on the Wii U. The game looks great. They said there's a lot of emphasis on the sound and the audio of the game, so it sounds like a real experience that we're in for. Additionally, adding some elements from Star Fox 2 into a completely new story and stuff. It's called Star Fox Zero because they didn't want it to be a direct sequel to anything, but it just seems like a really solid new Star Fox game, so I really can't wait to pick it up this holiday season, which is when it's supposed to release. But other than that, there was a lot of emphasis on 3DS, which I'm really wondering why they're still emphasizing that when, you know, my eyes have kind of been opened up to the fact that the Wii U needs games, and aside from Star Fox, they just re-mentioned Woolly World and Mario Maker, which we already know about. We just got like release dates, which is just the fall, but we already knew that. And other than that, they just showed a new trailer for Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem, which I really don't care about, but that's not even coming out until 2016 anyway. There's also some kind of Animal Crossing Mario Party, I forget what it was called. It was called like Amiibo Festival or something, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, on the Wii U that uses new Animal Crossing Amiibos. I was expecting like either a port of New Leaf or just a new Animal Crossing game in general on the Wii U, not a Mario Party spin-off. It just looked so boring and just, I don't even know what to say about it. There was also just a really brief mention of Xenoblade Chronicles, just again to throw out more Wii U games, but it was given a release date and I think we kind of already know as much about it as we're going to get at this point. Oh, how could I forget the casual Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, because we needed a Mario Tennis game on the Wii U for some reason. So they put a lot of emphasis on the 3DS, which I said they shouldn't have, but of what they're talking about and announcing for the 3DS isn't really that great anyway. So first and foremost was the Zelda games. Now nothing about Zelda Wii U was mentioned at all. Instead they were talking about Zelda Triforce Heroes, which is essentially a co-op heavy Four Swords Adventures on the 3DS. So I guess I won't be playing that at all because I don't have any friends that have a 3DS. And they said that there's like single player, but the way they were describing it, it's like you switch between different characters like at a time to do the different tasks and stuff. And that just sounds so boring without playing with actual real people. And then they talked about Hyrule Warriors on the 3DS, which sounds like everything Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U has, except better. So why are you going to buy a Wii U to play Hyrule Warriors when you can get a 3DS and play a better version? Then the biggest disappointment was announcing Metroid titles, but they're not really Metroid titles and they're on the 3DS. So if you guys remember back to the World Championships, they announced a game called Blast Ball. Now I was saying to myself, wow, this looks like a Metroid game. And guess what? It's a Metroid game. It's Metroid based. It's branded with the Metroid name. So there's Metroid Blast Ball as well as Metroid Federation Force, which I guess looks more like a standard Metroid game, but it's bundled with Blast Ball and it still is in the same like cartoony style. I didn't see Samus at all. I don't even know if Samus is in these games at all. They just look like casual, just throwaway games that you're gonna play like once just to have a casual good time, and they're on the 3DS anyway. I didn't want Metroid on 3DS, I wanted it on Wii U HD. What was Retro Studios working on? I don't think they were mentioned at all. Does that mean that Metroid is still in production? It was too early to show? Does that mean they're not even working on a Metroid anymore? I don't even know what to think about Metroid, but I really wanted to see it at E3, and that didn't happen. They mentioned Fire Emblem If, which is now called Fire Emblem Fate, and they just showed a trailer that they dubbed over in English, but I'm sure it's been shown before in some Japanese direct or something before, but they just kind of re-showcased it again and said coming 2016, which is what we knew already. Of course, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, which to be honest, the game did look kind of fun. It looked like it took everything New Leaf had, but kind of let you put more things in the town. Maybe I'll check it out a little more, because if it is New Leaf just with enhancements, well, I know not exactly like New Leaf, because you're going to be, you know, your character design stuff, but if you can create kind of your own town from scratch, that might be kind of cool, so I might check that out. It looked a little bit better than from when they showed it before. And then there's something that I know Paper Mario fans are going to hate on. It's kind of a cross between Mario and Luigi RPG series and Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. So, like I said, it's like an RPG, except it has Paper Mario characters and like the Mario RPG style characters. And I thought the game was kind of cool. It was a nice concept, but I know that a lot of people, when they think Paper Mario, they think Thousand Year Door, and they want a game that's more reminiscent of Thousand Year Door, and we haven't got a game like that since Thousand Year Door. And now to think that they're taking the Paper Mario kind of, you know, idea and combining it with something that's not Paper Mario, as well as the gameplay not looking anything. I mean, it was kind of like an RPG, but there were some sections that were more like action-y, and it wasn't exactly like a straightforward standard Mario, Paper Mario RPG. So I know people are going to be mad at that. And again, it's on the 3DS. Maybe if this was on the Wii U, I'd be a little more like, oh, okay, it's a Wii U game, maybe, but it's on the 3DS. I don't need more games on my 3DS. And that was pretty much the conference. I was really disappointed. The 3 games I wanted were Star Fox, Metroid, and Animal Crossing Wii U. So technically, I got all those, but really the only one I got was Star Fox, because Metroid isn't even a real Metroid game, and Animal Crossing is not even a real Animal Crossing game. So I'm really disappointed overall. I guess next year, you know, Zelda Wii U will have to be talked about, that Mario 3D platform will have to be talked about, maybe by then we'll have another Metroid game, so maybe all the stuff that we really don't care about is getting over with now, and then maybe by next year we'll actually get the games that should be on the Wii U already, and that I should be looking forward to, but instead I'm wondering where they are. So with that said, guys, that does it for this video today. Thanks for watching, and as always, this has been Sincerely Me. E3 was really dull, just like this subscribe button, but make sure to click it to stay up to date on all my latest content.